In this session, we will see how to analyze packets and extract the information, such as objects from captured packets. So suppose here, say we have a first any it doesn't matter what you are looking and what you are trying to extract, but first we need to check what kind of information we have in this capture. For that, we can go either expect information that will give us some information about if there are any errors, warnings, note stars that are informational. And another thing, statistics, and go to protocol hierarchy. And there we can see what is inside. And you can see here, Wireshark is such a good software, and it did that presented the whole data in a hierarchical manner. So this is kind of encapsulate that this is something that we learn in OS and TCP model, where Ethernet, the frame, encapsulates the IP packet, and IP layer encapsulates, or network layer encapsulates the transport layer protocol, which is here TCP, and it has the application layer protocol that is encapsulated into. And the HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which is used primarily for, that is how that whole internet, a web, is operating based on HTTP protocol. Through HTTP, the text is transferred, different kind of data is also transported through HTTP. And the Wireshark did a good job, and you see here there are different things here also encapsulated that HTTP protocol is having. That is media types and line-based text data, which is actual data, that is hypertext transfer, HTML data, markup data, which is that is carried through HTTP protocol. And we have here JPEG, and here we can see that including the data, there are some image files are also transported through HTTP. So how can we see those files? We can see them, go to file, then export objects, and we can see here different protocols where these protocols can carry objects such as files, different kind of files. If we go, we can see here in this file specifically. So we have in our protocol hierarchy, in statistics and protocol hierarchy, and we can see it has only HTTP. So we can go to HTTP, and there we can see different objects. And there we can see the HTML, which is transported, which is retrieved through that file is transported through to the browser from server. Is a markup file, HTML file, and here we can see different files, but we can see this image JPEG MIME type or content type attracts our attention, that there are different files here. So how can you see that? Either you can select any of them and click on preview. That will preview this image in an appropriate application that OS corresponding your Windows, Linux, or Mac supports. Otherwise, we can also select any of that and go to save. We can save that file. We can see it is a background. This is a file. What about this one? There's a Sydney.jpg that can also be saved. so that I have saved already. This is the image. Yeah, this is the. So that is how you can, and you can see as we click, we can also see corresponding frames highlighted in the background. So this is how you can export objects from Wireshark. So this is one image how we have exported just now from the packet capture. So by the way, this file I have downloaded from help sample captures, and here go to HTTP, and there have a file HTTP with JPEGs. This is the file I have downloaded to analyze and explain how to export objects.